Welcome to the race by race preview for Sha Tin on Sunday. 11 race program coming up on the A course, and all 11 races are on the turf. Joined in the studio to preview it all by Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, we can say Group 1 for the final time this season.
We can. The last of the Group 1s comes up, Mark. We run 12 here in Hong Kong, and this is the final of them, the 2,400 metre race. Only three 2,400 contests here in Hong Kong. Of course, last year's winner, Russian Emperor, takes on Romantic Warriors, looking to bid to be a four-time Group 1 winner, and Straight Aaron, who won the lead-up race. He
did the Queen Mother Memorial. Paul Lally, he is here as well with some jackpot news.
Yeah, two really good jackpots actually. 6.6 million going into the triple trio. And also we've got 10.8 million going into up to the 6-up win bonus, which gives us a pretty big bonus here of up to 18 million starting point. So it's a really good bet type, that one. Whole host of first starters. I'm sure Romantic Warrior is going to be an anchor for a lot in that 6-up as well.
Absolutely, he'll be the favourite, no doubt about that. The first race is a Griffins race, and it gets underway at 12:30 local time. Cheng Cheng Glory, they go up to the 1,200 metres for the first time too. Cheng Cheng Glory, extra £7 for the last start win. Kaholo Angel, disappointing second up, went fourth behind Cheng Cheng Glory. Great Days went forward at his first start. Holy Lake improved between his first two. Joyful Prosperity, Cheek Pieces and the Crossover Noseband are off. Dashing Success wears a tongue tie. E-Glory has his first start. Gallant Valor second on debut, and Sonic Boom has had two trials, Tom, before his debut outing from the inside gates.
And he missed the start in his most recent trial to Sonic Boom, and the other newcomer, E-Glory, has been jumping okay, but he's probably likely to settle in the back half of the field. Kaholo Angel, plenty of pace from him, Paul, in a recent barrier trial, got out to a big lead.
Yeah, so I think he'll try and lead again. If he does, super bonus, that would give him an opportunity to get across, but he's drawn wide. I just think he's going to have to work a little bit in the early days, early race, part of the race, because Great Days likes to go forward as well.
We've got an interview for the first race. Holy Lake is the horse, Harry Bentley is the jockey, and the interviewer is Nick Child.
Harry, Holy Lake is your ride in the Griffin race, our first race on Sunday. He's had a couple of starts and there's been distinct improvement between first and second. Yeah,
I like how he's going. He's certainly taken a good step forward from that first run to his second run, and I'd hope that he's done the same after that second race, to be honest. I felt like the 1,000, he was just sort of stretched a little bit for speed early on, but he was finishing those races off nicely, so I'm pleased to see him over 12 here. It's going to suit.
You've ridden him with and without a cross nose band. I know it's only a relatively minor bit of gear, but do you feel it's made any sort of difference to him?
Not really. I think more than anything, he's a horse that he's still very green. He's learning on the job, and I've ridden him in a lot of work over the last couple of weeks, and he's certainly still learning. So as I said, I'd expect him to have taken another step forward from that last race, and I'm sure he will do again after this third.
Sunday's race over 1,200 metres, it looked to all intent and purposes that going up in trip would suit him on the effort last time.
Yeah, he was finishing his race off strongly, doing his best bit towards the end, so I was very adamant that he wanted to step up and we'd see him at his best.
A length and a half between you and the winner last time, Cheng Cheng Glory. He reopposes naturally, given obviously the sort of the lack opportunities at these types of races. You're getting £7 off him this time. Imagine you'd be really looking forward to having another go at him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd expect Cheng Cheng Glory to have improved, having only raced once, but the weight pull is going to be a big factor in that. And as I said, towards the latter stages, I was just starting to claw back a bit of ground. So yeah, the 1,200 metres and the weight difference is definitely going to come into play.
There he is, Harry Bentley, on the previous Griffins race. A number of them have trialled since that, including Paul Kaholo Angel, who leads for home. And he was beaten favourite in the replay we just saw as a 1.6 chance.
Yeah, look, and he won this trial really nice. He got out to a big lead. The small query, I suppose, I've got with him is over the 1,200 metres, because he did win that race over 1,000, but he has got some good early pace.
He does, and look, he stayed on pretty well here in this barrier trial to win it, and he wasn't really asked for too much at all, not pressured. Obviously, he failed last timeout. Don't really know what the reason for that was, but in the end he's run 1:10.4 for this barrier trial.
Carries an extra £10 this week too, with Vincent Ho getting back on board. Who wins over the 1200?
I thought Gallant Valor could overturn Chang Cheng Glory just on the weights difference and up to the extra 200 metres, but they quinelled it last time, the last Griffin race. I thought they could quinell it again. Joyful Prosperity was disappointing second up. Let's see if he can bounce back here. They're changing some gear with him because I thought his debut run was pretty good, and the 1200 looks good for him, and Kaholo Angel in there for fourth. 10-1-6-2.
2 and 1, Mike Quinelli here, the race winners. I'm putting that failure just down to an off day of Kaholo Angel last time out. So 2 to beat 1, Chang Cheng Glory. Gallant Valor was good first up, so expect improvement there. And Holy Lake for Harry Bentley and Francis Loy. He's coming into this third up, 2-1, 10 and 5.
There you have it. All of the information for the first, the Griffins, at 12:30.